Hello, and welcome once again to the darkest part of the web, Insomniac Theater. You know, today I was watching out my window, and I saw a blue van pull up. And this is a blue van I'm sure we're all familiar with. Had a smile on the side of it. It's an Amazon van. Amazon seems to be taking over the world at this point, to the point where it seems like maybe Jeff Bezos created the coronavirus. After hearing this twisted tale tonight, you might just agree with me. Tonight is Goodnight, Alexa by the DancingMagpie. Burnt out, stressed, sleep deprived, my eyes blinked heavily at my laptop, fingers pecked away at my keys, my phone blinked another bedtime notification. Jeez. Was it already past midnight again? Check my calendar. 6 showings tomorrow. Definite coffee run before the first. Finished my report and blew a quick kiss to the photo of my late wife. Another day, another dollar, I said to her. Good night, honey. Closed the door to my office and went through the mundane bedtime routine. My thoughts ran through the schedule for tomorrow. Another showing for the Johnsons, a picky, retired couple from southern Florida. Then there were the bros, hoping to rent out for extra cash. Danielle, the woman who couldn't seem to catch a break, outbid the last 3 houses. Kind, nonetheless. She'd offered me lunch for my efforts. Declined. Naturally, I wasn't ready to jump back into the dating game. Still, it was an improvement over the Carrolls, who cussed me out for being outbid. It's not my problem. Time for bed. Slip beneath the covers. Alarm set. Lights off, Alexa, I said. Nothing happened. Alexa, lights off. I watched the blue ring light up, but no action took place. Alexa, I said. What can I help you with? The robotic voice chirped. Turn the lights off. The ring lit up. I cannot do that. I scoffed at the reply, irritated that my sleep was now delayed. Why not? I asked. Silence. Alexa, why can't you turn off the lights? Because someone is watching you. My heart skipped a beat. What? Alexa, repeat. Someone is watching you. Covers thrown off, feet moving, door opened, door closed, windows checked, empty. I turned back to the device on my dresser. Just a glitch, I told myself. Your brain is addled from staring at a screen all day. And yet, Alexa, how is someone watching me? The fields have eyes and the woods have ears. Quote by Geoffrey Chaucer in The Knight's Tale. The fuck did that mean? Fields have eyes? Oh, shit. Alexa, is there a camera in my house? The blue ring lit up. No. There are multiple cameras. Her words stung. My throat suddenly itched dry as sandpaper. I opened the door to my room and marched down the hall to my kitchen, hair raised, hands clammy. Sleep deprivation, I told myself, filling a glass of water. I walked to the edge of the room and chugged. And then I choked. My office door was open. Alexa, the kitchen the kitchen unit lit up. Is there someone in my house? Stranger in My House, song by Ronnie Millsap, Alexa said. My head whipped to the bedroom hallway. There's a figure standing in my bedroom door, not 10 feet away. What do you want? I said. My voice was scratchy, scared. The figure shifted. A metallic gleam glanced off the silhouette. I threw my empty glass and leapt right. It shattered against the wall. The figure flinched. Bang! The gunshot cracked the night and my cabinets. My eardrums rattled. I ran towards the door. My hand fumbled with the lock. Deadbolt undone. Bang! Blood splattered against the gloss wood. My blood. On the door, pain radiated from my arm. Alexa! Lights off! I screamed. The house plunged into darkness. I hit the floor and rolled away as another bullet pierced the front door. You're okay. You're okay. I crawled through the dining room. Warm blood dripped down my arm. I wanted to cry or scream. Both options were acceptable. Focus. Weapon. You need a weapon. My thoughts were cut off by frantic footsteps dashing down the hallway. They paused on the other side of the dining room. I fought to keep my breath in check. Click, click, click. The intruder flipped the light switch, attempting to turn the lights back on. Nothing happened. Something was wrong, but I was thankful for it. I peered over the edge of the table. In the darkness, I could still make out the intruder's silhouette. I know you're here. Come out. The intruder stomped her feet. Shock swept over me. A stone settled in my throat. My heart plummeted. I recognized the voice. Could I be mistaken? No, definitely her. I softly grabbed one of the plate chargers off the table and flung it at her. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use my dominant hand and the plastic piece thudded against the wall. Shit. A bullet shot in my direction. I threw two more. The last one made impact. Ah! She screeched. I charged the assailant and tackled her. We grappled on the floor. I managed to knock the gun free and received a punch on the shoulder. I wailed in pain and broke free. I crawled down the hallway. I could hear her patting the floor, looking for the gun. Alexa, help! Suddenly, the lights flashed back on, illuminating Danielle in white light. She sported a busted lip from our tussle. Why did you deny me? She said, her eyes darting between me and the floor, searching for the gun. My eyes scanned the hardwood in panic. We spotted it at the same time. It had slid into the dining room. Danielle ran to it as the chandelier lights suddenly shined brighter. My eyes widened in shock. I looked away and covered my head with my good arm. Pop, pop, pop. The lights burst. Shards of glass rained in a hailstorm. Danielle screamed in terror and fell down, clutching her face and neck. I was further away and smaller pieces slit my arm. I stared at Danielle lying in a heap, sobbing. I breathed out, praying she remained there. Alexa, call 911, I said. Police are already on their way, she responded. I closed my eyes, holding back sobs. Keep it together, man. Keep it together. I managed a heavy sigh and dragged myself to my feet, clutching my wounded arm. Why wouldn't you go out with me? Danielle whimpered, looking up at me. Her face was completely lacerated. Red rivulets converged in a single stream on her chin. Blood leaked out of her fingers, wrapped around her throat protectively. You're just like the others, she spat, crimson flecks flying from her lips. I stared her straight in the eye. What the fuck, Danielle? I snatched up the gun and slid back against the wall, my injured arm resting in my lap, the other trained at the floor in front of her. I watched her sob on the floor of my dining room till the police arrived. I could only imagine the neighbors' thoughts when the sirens came wailing up my street at 1:30 a.m., ambulance and police cars to boot. I was patched up. The story was told. Relief flooded through me at seeing her back in a police car. Turned out Danielle was an alias. The crazy bitch was wanted for murder in multiple states. She would flirt with men, and if they rejected her, she would stalk and kill them. She'd set up 3 separate cameras in my house. My rejection? Not going out to lunch with her last week. Jeez, I was numb after the police left, on autopilot as I cleaned the blood off my arm and changed clothes. I had almost been murdered for not going out to lunch with a client. I ran a hand through my hair. How the hell was I alive? I stared across the room at the black cylinder on my nightstand as I sat in bed. Small smile pulled at the corner of my mouth. Alexa, I said. The blue ring lit up expectantly. Good night. My bedroom lights winked out. The blue ring remained lit. The device responded. Good night, honey. Oh, truly terrifying. I mean, because Amazon's not the problem. Women are the problem. They just want dates. Women just want dates. And if you reject them, they're going to try to kill you. This has been the dark web, telling you the truth. Women are trash. Oh, God. Once again, this has been Goodnight, Alexa by the Dancing Magpie. Link to this story is in the right down here. Thank you for coming to the dark web, where only the most twisted stuff happens. I'll see you all tomorrow night at midnight on Insomniac Theater, while we all are in quarantine, going a little crazy.